Anyway,
So how's your week going?
it's good. You know, what can I say? It's spring break week for the schools. So today's my Friday, so I can't complain. And it's
Well, you
Wednesday.
really suck.
Hmm.
You suck.
I don't know. Is my cup like my image is probably backwards, but this is me right now.
No,
You can see it.
your image is correct. It says I can see happy,
And then
so
what's below it?
I can't read that.
No, it's a picture.
Oh,
It's a camper.
it's a little
Happy camper. That's me.
oh boy. You are.
Yeah,
You're a camper.
I am. I do like to camp. If I could get
No,
my
you
family.
don't.
No, I do. If I could get my family to go camping, that would be amazing. They won't go.
Well, I'll go camping with you.
Yeah, we should. Like we used to.
Like totally. Like because it's the same thing in my house. They don't their version of camping is going up to the cabin.
Yeah, no.
And that only happens like once a year.
I mean, the cabin's cool. You're the cabin where you stay, but like you're in a house.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking like, and I always say this to the girls. I'm like, no, I want to like go for a hike with our camping gear, find a spot, build a campsite, build a fire pit, gather wood, get yourself all set up. There's no running water, there's no electric, there's no nothing.
Bro, I have a great idea. It's because of our enormous brains that
Yeah.
we have.
Mine's up here in my hat.
You know that I live extremely close to the Appalachian Trail.
I would love to go to the Appalachian Trail. I mean, I kind of live through it somewhat too, but
Right. But like literally the trail is comes within 15 minutes of my house. There's a trail entrance like down the road.
oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep.
Why have we never like gone exploring?
We should totally do that.
Yeah.
I really want to do that. And, you can camp on the Appalachian Trail. There's designated spots along the trail where you're allowed to camp. So you run the risk of having to camp with other people that you don't, other,
Yeah,
you know, hikers, but
that
there's always that.
that could be
as,
weird.
as an opportunity. Well, I mean, it's like I read a book about it, and everybody that's there it's like there's like this understanding when you're out there hiking the trail, like whether you're just doing a little portion of it, like probably you and I would be doing, or there's these through hikers that are like trying to hike the whole thing.
Right.
They all like it's
Yeah.
but you all have to stay at these different places together, so there's like this understanding that kind of like a etiquette
Oh my God.
that
I still don't
the
trust
hikers
that.
follow.
There's a bunch of psychos out there, you know.
Oh, probably.
I think I saw like a show
Probably.
or a movie about, maybe it was about the Appalachian Trail or some trail that they were like hiking on, and there was like some psycho serial killer guy like out there.
Oh, it was probably one of those Netflix
Probably.
specials.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You
Let's
know,
do
all
that.
those true crime things that you like to watch.
I fall asleep to the scary things.
But I mean, I guess the whole point of this is let's go camping.
Yes, let's go camping. I would love that.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the rustic hike into your campsite and forage for wood situation, unless you really want to try that. Which I'd be game for that too. It'd be like bring in on your back everything that you need.
Yeah,
basically.
that's what I wanna
And
do.
Just go extremely low key with it. Like you're not bringing really any much food to eat. It's just whatever you can fit in your pack and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, nothing like too like
Or
remote.
we could just go to a campground.
Yeah. I'd rather
I
stay
know
home.
that's boring. It's boring. Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't want to have to like go where there's a bunch of other people camping. Like my idea of camping would be like to get away. So it's like more secluded.
Well, if you really
know?
want to do something like that, I mean, where our cabin is backs up on the state forest. We could literally hike up into the state forest, and where there would be no people up there.
Yeah.
It's just that's kind of dangerous, though. If you
I mean,
think about it.
we could go back to our hometown and go back to our old campsite. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a happy medium for sure.
Yeah.
You know, then it would just be down the hill from the house.
Right. Just like we used to.
That'd be fun. Actually,
We should do
go
it.
back to the old campsite, even though technically we don't own that property anymore.
Oh yeah. Last time I went camping on there, apparently the owner of the house got all upset and like said something to Dad a couple days later.
I remember.
Yeah.
So we'd have to well, we could just go like further down in
Yeah.
and just be incognito about it, and then nobody would care.
Yeah.
Or no, it'd
Right.
be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. We should do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's try to make that happen.
Make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, so my week has been similar to yours, but not. Like, it's been just doing things around the house like normal, working from home, which has been nice. And I do a Friday off.
Oh, you do?
I took Friday off.
Nice.
Friday off.
Yeah.
I took a vacation day just to have a day, basically. But the rest of my family is done after like today, so they're off for Thursday, Friday, Monday. So
Same. I think we have the same schedule. I think the girls are off Monday too. But I'll be here working.
yeah,
But that's okay.
yeah, I'll be here working as well.
Mm-hmm.
Working.
Trading daylight.
That's what I'm doing. I'm hook the golden handcuff to my desk here.
Quick plug here.
I don't even know where to go.
You were supposed to plug your other show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Greater
I'm
information
really bad
about Wayne
that.
stock.
Yeah.
Woo.
I thought the quick plug.
Well,
I'm just order now before the holidays.
That's exactly what I was referencing, but my brain is just like it's trying to connect the dots.
It's your just
for you.
enormous brain.
It's
that
huge.
You have.
It's I'm so crazy brilliant that like I didn't do good in school, but I was like 'cause
Right.
I was so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were so smart. You were dyslexic.
I was just everything. It was just like
You were just lexic.
yeah, yeah. I was
Just
lexic.
general.
Yeah.
Lexic.
Yep.
General lexic.
We're digressing.
That's fine. That's the whole point of. Honestly, the whole point of doing this podcast is just to have a fun conversation.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So let's talk about technology. Let's talk about getting set up for this podcast. Let's start with that.
Oh God.
I wish I would have recorded it. I honestly wish we could have captured that.
So
Just
yeah.
Just seeing you struggle, because normally you're the person that has it all together with the technology. You're the one that has, the newest devices, has done all the research, has everything set up and like perfect, ready to go.
Well, I will be next time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Getting set up for this, I was like, running errands after I worked all day and trying to get everything done. And then, we had to connect. And then when I connected at the time that we said, I didn't have anything ready. So I was struggling. Like, does my camera look okay? I got to hook the microphone up. My desk everything's all put together for work. So I had to take it all apart. And now my desk, if you could see it, is a complete mess. And
You're gonna have to
having anxiety
figure
over
out a larger desk space if possible.
Yeah, I want to build just a space in my basement, and I've been saying this forever, but like, my basement's it's a basement. It's an old house in a but I've tried to make it, as nice as I can. But I don't know if I think I might just go the route of just building an office down there, like a room within a room kind of situation. Or just like splitting the room in half with a wall.
Yeah, I
and
mean, you could just
another.
make it a large space and just have half of it dedicated to an office slash studio space, and then the other half can be for man cave type things. That's kind of what my office is. Honestly, it's more like my little man cave than
Yeah.
and it's a workspace,
Right.
So, I mean, this is the only room that I'm allowed to decorate the way I want.
I'm not even allowed to decorate the basement the way I want, I don't think. I'm just going to put up a bunch of Phillies stuff down there.
Yeah. Just make it sports themed.
Yeah.
Like,
I said to my oldest daughter today, I was like, I'm going to put some stuff on the walls going down the basement, because I actual walls that I can hang things on. I said, I'm going to put like man cave this way. And she was like, I don't know. So I'm already getting like outvoted,
but nobody goes down there but you.
She goes down there.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She's the boss of you.
they're all the boss of me. All the girls. As they are to you.
That's true. They are. They really are.
We both we have all girls. We're totally outnumbered.
100%. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Girl dad.
Yeah, because guess who's going to take care of us like when we're like old and decrepit?
I know. Look at it's if we had boys, they'd do what we did and just like leave.
Exactly.
Mom and dad would probably like watch this and be like, yeah, they did.
They never talk to us anymore.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Love you. Yeah, so you struggled a little bit this evening with technology, and that's okay.
A little bit, which you're right. I'm usually not bad with technology. I feel like I'm usually pretty good, but honestly, I'm getting older and like I'm starting to struggle now. Things are getting, I don't know, things are getting easier. It's easy, like more accessible than ever to be able to like use technology, and everybody has it at their fingertips, but I feel like it's harder for me to understand it, even though it's easy. It's supposed to be easier.
I feel like we're just like kind of drowned with options now. Like there's just so many choices of things. Like even just within this platform, this Riverside platform that we're using to record this, it has taken me 2 weeks of just fiddling around in here and watching videos on YouTube and reading to just understand on a basic level this platform.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you're like, oh, I'll put the show notes in the chat. I'm like, what chat? What are you talking about? And it was literally just right there to my right. I just never even saw that over there. Like, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I'm almost 50.
What?
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Oh, God.
You're old.
I know. 49. Whew.
Oh my God, that's right. Because you just had a birthday, and that was your 49th birthday?
That was my 49th birthday. So I am now entered into my 50th year on this planet.
Wow. That's kind of
Half
crazy.
a century.
That's
Half a freaking century.
I never, like, 40 was not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, when you hit 40, you're like, okay, I'm definitely older. But, like, when you hit, I feel like 50, that definitely starts sounding old.
Wait until you turn 45, because that's coming here pretty soon. And I feel like 45 for me was like, it was a major switch that happened. And I don't know if it's just in my head, but I definitely felt a physical difference once I was 45.
Yeah.
So
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. In like a couple months, really.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to lean off camera because I got to grab my charger.
Okay.
of technology and never mind what you just
That's all
heard.
right. That's all right. It's fine. Don't worry. The AI will eliminate
Oh, good.
all of the background noises.
Because now I got to go back. I got to lean away and plug this back in. Be right back.
It's fine. This is authentic. Remember? You can probably still hear me at least, so I'm going to keep talking. So
Yeah,
we
I
were
can
talking
hear you.
about technology before we, as we were going over what we were going to talk about tonight, and I just had this funny memory about when we were kids, and so for the three of you that are listening, I'm almost 5 years older than my brother, and so when I was 12, he was like, what, 7? So, needless to say, he put up with some stuff from me over our childhoods, and he likes to remind me all
Yeah.
the time about,
Mm-hmm.
how badly I treated him. And
Yep.
I've apologized many times, but I understand that I will never be forgiven totally for my behavior. But anyway, there was this time when I was about 12, I think. Might have been a little younger than that. Might have been 11. And I got this, I wanted this radio control car for my, I don't know, it was for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. But I remember we would go to the mall and we would go to Toys R Us. And in Toys R Us, they had just this amazing aisle of these really cool radio control cars. And I remember Tyco was like a huge brand.
Oh, yeah.
Back then.
Was it Tyco or was it RC?
Well, RC Tyco,
they're the same
RC is
thing.
radio controlled. Genius.
I just remember, but I remember calling it RC car. And I guess that's.
Well, yeah,
radio
it's
control
RC car, radio control car.
But I
yeah.
thought that was the brand. But anyway,
it was.
Continue.
It wasn't.
Tyco.
So anyway, I got this, and my dreams came true. I don't know how it happened because we were raised in a pretty poor
Situation.
situation. Yeah, I don't know if it was our grandfather or whatever that paid for it, but I got this amazing Tyco radio control car. I remember I was so excited to get it, and I was playing with it a lot. And Micah was like, "Can I try? Can I try?" And I remember it was warm out because
'Cause
we were outside, and I was barefoot.
You were barefoot. Yeah.
Yeah. And you proceeded to drive that thing right into my foot so hard, like at full speed, and like smashed my toenail. Like my toenail like broke really badly.
It's because
To
back
the point
then
where eventually my toenail went ingrown.
it was like a steel car. Like it
I
wasn't
know,
like
those
a
things were, yeah.
and it had like sharp edges on it. Like this thing was a death trap. Like
Oh yeah, like that stuff like back in the 80s
yeah.
was built to last.
Oh, yeah.
Not this crap now.
Not this cheap plastic crap.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so
But,
jealous of that car. I wanted it so bad. And like, as per usual, you had a vice like grip on your possession and didn't
I
want
did.
me to talk or to play with it.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. So when I had the opportunity, I was going full out. And I didn't do that on purpose, but I think I just
No, I know you didn't.
I think I just
you were
lost
just so
control.
excited.
Yeah.
You were just so excited.
I wasn't even paying
And
attention to where
and
the
you were
car
like,
was.
You were like 6.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I remember being so mad at the time, but obviously now looking back on it, I'm like, well, you were just a little kid, like you didn't.
That's right.
You didn't know. So
That's right.
this is so funny though. Like during the pandemic, I actually bought several like little radio controlled cars.
Oh
And-
yeah, forgot about
and
that.
I still have them. Yeah.
Do you
I
ever
should
get them
back
out?
No. The batteries are probably completely dead now on them. Like they probably wouldn't even take a charge. Who knows? They were like really cheapo ones that you could buy on eBay, and they'd like, it's that stuff that you buy on eBay and it shows up like 3 or 4 weeks later and it smells like the ocean and it's like packed in a garbage bag
Yeah.
because it literally just came across the ocean
Yeah.
in a shipping container
From
China.
China. Yeah.
Yeah.
There, I just remember something about the car from the 80s. The thing had these big chunky wheels on it.
Oh yeah.
Like to the tread on these things, like you could go over tree stumps, you know what I mean? Like the thing was
I
massive. It
can
was
see it in my
awesome.
head.
I can too.
It
Thing
was
was
like a
so
dune
cool.
buggy.
Yeah, it was like a dune buggy, exactly.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, you could like take it over some sweet jumps.
Yeah.
It's a sledgehammer.
We can't say that. We don't have the copyright to these
Well,
quotes.
I'm not talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
I almost referenced that same movie at the beginning when you were talking about technology. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and like you talk about it, the danger of it, you know.
So many things in the 80s and I guess 90s were just like that.
Well, and like I don't want to say this to like be a derogatory against parents, but parents like either didn't care or they just didn't understand. Like because we were just allowed to roam free. Like I always say that we were feral. We were like feral children of the 80s. And especially us because we grew up in the middle of nowhere. And so we went out. We were expected to go outside and stay outside until the end of the day. And I don't even remember like, and I'm sure we did, but like eating lunch. Like, did we go in the house for lunch? Did we ever drink water? I don't think we did.
Don't think we drank water. I really don't. Like, we talked about this before. We never drank water. Like, so many people I know our age, like the Gen X/millennial generation, like we didn't have water bottles. We didn't walk around with freaking 40-ounce Stanleys, you know? It's like...
No, like literally here at this desk with me right now, I have this coffee cup, which I put water in because it's in the nighttime while we're recording this. But I also have this massive thing.
Oh.
You know?
You have that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I have this one.
It's ridiculous.
Why
like
are we so thirsty all the time?
I am. I'm just...
We literally didn't drink water. We drank soda, juice, and milk. That was it. Soda, juice, milk. That was what we drank.
Yeah, and when we were kids, it was mostly just juice, milk, and you know, if we were the lucky, if I was the lucky one, or if you were the lucky one to carry Dad's Pepsi up to him in the morning, or should I say the afternoon,
right?
When he woke
up finally.
Then you could maybe steal a sip out of that. It was those big glass bottles.
Yeah.
Too, those big returnable bottles.
Yeah, which probably most people listening, or if they ever listen to this or watch it, have no idea what that is.
Yeah, well, just Google like 80s Pepsi bottle or something, and you're going to be like shocked.
So those
I
things,
remember like we would take them back to the store.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And there was like, when we went in the store to the right, as soon as you walked in, there was like this big like alcove area where you with all this stacked up returned Pepsi bottles.
Yep, I remember that. And they would like, I don't know if they sent them away or if they would just they sent them back to Pepsi.
Like the Pepsi guy would pick them up.
Yeah.
They'd take them back to the bottling place. They'd run them through some kind of washing thing, and then they'd fill them back up and put caps on them.
Yep. And the same thing, like that's kind of crazy because Dad drank straight out of those, but we had the milk too at the local place that we would get this milk. They literally had like cows like in the back. This was crazy. Like, we grew up in the country, so like this is like this was like a restaurant and an ice cream place, and they sold milk, and they literally had a farm attached to it, a barn, and that was the milk that they sold in the store. And we would go down there and we'd get the glass bottles of milk, we'd take them back to the house, and then when we were done, we'd we'd return them and we'd change them out, and so they would just wash them, I guess, there. Like,
Yeah, they
like
just
who
like,
knows what they
I think they
did?
just had like a hose out back where they just kind of rinsed them out, and then they just filled them up with some more milk.
Seriously, like that's crazy. I mean, think about
Things were
today.
wild. Things
It
were
was
wild in the 80s.
it
It
was
was like the Wild West.
it was the 80s, but then it was also where we lived in the 80s, and it was just like there was no rules. There was no
Yeah, and
nothing.
that like actually extended into the mid to late 90s,
Yeah.
thinking about it, like things didn't change in that town until probably when you graduated from high school, and that's just it's
Yeah,
crazy
that's true.
looking back on it.
It's still pretty pretty minimal and kind of desolate up there. Like the town doesn't have a whole lot, going on. But
No, it doesn't, but it's I don't know. You're right. It's still very I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for. It is definitely like stepping back in time, but there are some modern amenities now
yeah,
in this town. Like they actually have a couple of hotels, and they actually have some different restaurants and things where
it's
growing
true.
up none of that existed. Like
Yeah.
there was a McDonald's and that was it.
Hmm. There was a
It was
bowling alley
crazy.
that was pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, it was a pretty sweet bowling alley. Yeah. Well, I know we're approaching kind of our deadline here, so I don't want to extend this too far, but um, let's try to wrap things up with the closing hug. It just sounds so weird. I don't even
What?
know if I want to call it that. The closing hug. You use AI to like figure out things for you, and AI comes up with crazy ideas. But
So the closing hug is metaphorically obviously a hug, but the wrap up win of the week, is that what you're referring to?
yeah, one good thing that kind of has happened this week outside of your normal work, and
Huh, it's
yeah,
good. You gotta go
yeah, I don't know.
first.
Oh,
You should have had this
uh,
prepared.
yeah. I did a lot of other preparing. Oh, okay. All right. So I have a win of the week. My win of the week is that I actually started another YouTube channel that I'm going to do. I'm going to try to post a few times a week on. I'm calling it Trading Daylight. So for the three of you that are, if you're still actually listening to this, which probably you're not, but if you are still listening to this, first of all, thank you. And second of all, check out Trading Daylight on YouTube. You might be like one of my first subscribers or even watchers,
You got to get
because
in on the ground floor because you never know. It could go viral, and then you could
right,
be like,
right. Me sitting at my desk in front of a microphone could go viral.
you never know. We're pretty handsome. Just saying.
Well, I was at one point. I'm not so sure about it anymore. But so
So,
that's my win of the week. What's your win?
so your win is that you started another channel on YouTube.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yep.
So I guess I'll say it's not really a win of the week, but it's just like a win of the month, maybe. I've been so I'm a musician. You can see the guitar in the background. I've been playing music since I was like 13, and I've never actually recorded music like professionally in my whole life. I've always done like my own thing. I've had like a song or two that I've recorded with my own stuff. But anyway, so I'm recording with an actual like super talented musician and producer in the area here, and he's got a pretty legitimate recording studio. It's not like the recording studios you think of like Abbey Road, but it's a recording studio nonetheless. So I'm recording one song. I'm getting that ready to go, and it should be out soon. It's going to be on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever, all those things. So it's going to be out soon. It's called The Boat, and most of my songs are about like family and life, and that sort of general idea. So this is no different. But I'd say just look me up. Look me up on Spotify, and if you can't find me, just look up my name and then the boat, and maybe you'll find it. Hopefully. So that's my win. I've been getting sound samples back and forth from the producer for like a month, and he's just sending me like versions, like one after the other. I think we're on like version 12 or 13 right now of things like, he tweaks it and, mixes it in different ways, adds different instruments in. So it's been a fun, cool experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so you actually went physically to this studio and recorded?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
that must have been really fun.
It was really fun. Yeah. And he plays like every other instrument. So like I went in there and recorded off my guitar and vocal, and then he just like plays like all this other stuff. Like he plays guitar, he plays banjo, he plays, I think it's called a lap steel, like a slide guitar sort of style. So my style is like folk Americana, that kind of singer-songwriter stuff. So it has a lot of that instrumentation, and it's got banjo in there and some lap steel and some electric guitar, and it's fun. I like it. So yeah, but it was fun. It was fun to go, and we'll see. But we'll see what happens.
I'm looking forward to hearing the finished product.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that I'll post it in the description of this this video once you're out on the streaming platforms and you have the link live and everything. I'll update this video, and we'll put it out there, and we'll post it on our socials as well. So very cool. Well, I think
awesome.
this was a good like second episode.
Absolutely.
Of Brothers Got a Hug.
Absolutely. We're brothers. We like to talk about things. We like to reminisce about our memories and times growing up, and we have a lot more stories and fun things to talk about. So
I'm excited
to the next
about
one.
this. Yeah. Thank you all for listening and watching. And make sure that if you get the opportunity to, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And I'm not sure what you do when you're listening on podcasts. Do you like things on podcasts? I don't know how you do it. Do you subscribe on there? I don't know. Let's go back to the technology struggles thing.
We're old.
I don't know how podcasts actually work. I was reading today about RSS feeds. I'm like, what the heck is an RSS feed?
I feel like that's old too. That's
apparently
older.
That's how you can get your podcast out to numerous platforms at the same time. I had no idea.
I feel like it just does it automatic now.
Well, yeah, like using the platform like we're using, I like linked the different podcast profiles to the Riverside thing. So then when I post it, it posts it in multiple places. But I don't know. We're going to make sure that it's available in numerous places for the tens and tens of listeners that we get. And the whole point of this is just to have fun. So I'm having a great time doing this. And
guys, share this podcast out. That's all we want. We want you to share it out and get it to the masses.
Yeah. There's got to be at least one other person that will think this is funny.
Yeah. Or like be interested enough to like hear our stories about our childhood.
Right, because I feel like there's lots of people out there like us that will be able to relate with the stuff that we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
All right, everybody. Thanks very much. I'm going to stop the recording now.
Bye.